Hey everybody, welcome to an episode of Let's Play. Today we're taking a look at a game that I've avoided playing for almost 3 decades, and that is Battletech. There is a new version of Battletech, well, new to me. It's almost 10 years old now, called Alpha Strike, which is a fast-play mass combat version of the highly detailed Mech-Combat game, which has been through many iterations in the last 30 years, but is also available as an RPG and a really detailed sort of like hex-based, gridded sort of like war almost board game. And yeah, there's new miniatures. They've just done a whole big wave of models for the clan invasion, which is basically the almost like militarized sort of like warrior lodges of the old Star League defense force that breaks off from the main sort of like inner sphere of humanity. They leave and they come back to try and retake it after like hundreds of years. And the models are fantastic. They've done some new Inner Sphere mechs too, and I've been painting that stuff up. So I was given the opportunity to check out the new miniatures and try out Alpha Strike. Owen and I are going to give it a go right now between my House Steiner Inner Sphere mechs and Clan Wolf, which is sort of the big, almost like leader clan of the sort of the Mechwarrior clans that come back to fight. So in this game, it's almost a tank warfare kind of style game. You have big stompy mechs, so don't imagine sort of like the Gundam-y like waltzing kind of like flying around mechs. These are more big stompy kind of walking tank robots that are just blasting armor off each other, firing energy weapons, firing solid munitions and long-range rockets. And it's a very sort of like hard military sci-fi kind of sci-fi game. It's in 6mm, so I've got some of my cool sort of like scale terrain out. We're playing over like a ruined kind of like re-overgrown settlement landscape, so it's kind of a epic scale, sort of. And there is some infantry. There's going to be some elemental battle armor on the table that you'll see fight alongside the Omni mechs, because one of the things that the clans do is they breed these like super soldiers called elementals that wear sort of light or really heavy kind of power armor, almost a Heinlein kind of Starship Troopers thing that will march to war alongside the mechs. So let's take a look at the models. They're all in pre-assembled plastic from Catalyst Game Labs and Tops that I painted up for this game. I will show you the table and we'll get this underway. So here are our forces painted up from the new clan invasion stuff for Catalyst Games Battletech Alpha Strike. So I got my House Steiner stuff here. Now the formations for the Inner Sphere Mechwarriors are called lances, and they're typically groups of 4 mechs. And you can play however you want, just take whatever you like. But I'm just grouping them the way that they came in the boxes. So this is a command lance of a Marauder, an Archer, a Stinger, and a Valkyrie. And then I have a Battle Lance, which is just sort of like a standard line infantry, of a Warhammer, a Rifleman, a Phoenix Hawk, and a Wasp. And so I have 2 sort of like standardized groups of dudes, a command one and a battle one, which is kind of a standard Inner Sphere group. Now there's some jokes that the House Steiner guys, they're the spendy house. They're the ones that are kind of like one of the biggest houses in the human sphere at this point during the clan invasion. And they would have like big, huge, expensive mechs like Atlases and stuff. But I'm playing with the models I got, so this is the sort of like typical sort of like mech deployment for an Inner Sphere house of just like a command group and a battle line group. And these are the Donegal Guards. They're done in the sort of like dark blue of House Steiner, and they've been all painted up using the new Mega Paint set from Army Painter. They're super fun to paint. They came assembled just like this, minimal mold line scraping, a couple of just like burst to carve off, but that was it. And then I did all the weathering and stuff with some Citadel Miniatures Astrogranite on the bases, and then that's a nice weathering compound from Huge Miniatures. These are the mechs from the Clan Invasion starter set for Battletech. You get a Timberwolf, which is what they renamed the Mad Cat basically when the clans come back. We've got a Puma, a Adder Prime. We've got a Nova, which is a Blackhawk. Then we have an Executioner A, I think it is. It was a Gladiator, and a Mongrel. And then 2 stands of Elemental Power Armor, which is kind of like the big power armor suits from Heinlein Starship Troopers that will like hang off of these Omni-Mechs and then like go and fight. And they're big super soldiers who've been bred for war. Now I painted these up all using the Citadel Contrast Orange, Griffon Orange, and then those same paints from the Army Painter Mega Paint set. And the same basing stuff from the Huge Minis. So the compounds and stuff on the bases and just some weathering on the details. It's all been done in Clan Wolf, which is sort of the big primary clan from the the Star League Defense Force, they form into these like sort of warrior lodges, and they come back to take back the inner sphere. So I just did it because it was striking sort of color schemes, and they were sort of the typical forces that you would see during the clan invasion. And these are actually balanced forces. We're playing 300 points. So first thing you do is you pick a time period. Obviously we're playing during the clan invasion because that's when this box came out. And then you pick your mechs and your groups. Now you can use the formations for lances and stuff. We're just doing it for a visual point of view. We'll play with the full like rules for lances when we actually like have a couple more games under our belts, because you get some things like the Battle Lance gets the lucky rule where they get to hand out luck tokens and stuff. But we're not gonna worry about it for a let's play. We're just gonna start throwing bullets at each other. And what we've done is we've to offset the points, because the point values in the cards are fairly crunchy. It'll change up the skill values on things. So let's do the anatomy of a card. Now this is a wasp, this little guy right here. You can see up in the corner, in the right corner, he's 15 points. And there's usually two types of card. There's the pre-clan invasion, which is when they're a little lower technologically, and then the more expensive one usually is during the clan invasion, when their tech level goes up a bit, just by learning from watching the clan Omnimex, because the tech level of the clan stuff is just way higher. These are basically garbage trucks being driven by the Inner Sphere Mechwarriors compared to how awesome the technology is for the clans. And you'll notice that's why there's way less clan stuff than there is the Inner Sphere stuff on the table here. So you've got your designation, Wasp, your type, with your battle mech. So you can also be infantry or aerospace or tanks and stuff as well, but these are all battle mechs, so they'll have the BM code. Your size, so in this case he's a little guy, size 1. Size is usually used for like melee attacks and stuff like that, but also for like lance composition. Your target movement modifier, so basically when you are shot at, how much do you increase the difficulty by? And you can see he's a pretty light scout mech, he's 2. Most of these big ones, even on the clan side, are 2, because they're just better. They're more agile, they're everything. Then you got your movement allowance, how far can you move during a turn, 12 inches. He has the J marking too, so you can do jump movement. It makes him a little bit harder to hit, but it makes it harder for him to attack as well, but he can ignore terrain when he moves. His role, which is Scout, also for Lance composition and Star composition, which is the 2-unit building types, that might be relevant. And then your skill. So he's got the base skill value of 4, which is the regular skill value for everybody at this point cost. Now, some of my models, I've paid the additional points to up their skill rating to make them more dangerous. Then you have your damage. Short range is 6 inches. Up to 24 is plus 2 to your difficulty for shooting. And then long is from 25 to 42 at plus 4. So you've got your different attack dice that you roll. Now there is an optional rule that we're using in our games, where instead of rolling once and applying all the damage, you roll once for each damage point that you fire at. It's a little more Battletech-y, where it's not all or nothing. It's not one dice roll, then just apply a flat damage number to your opponent. Because you can have like multiple shots and you can blow off different weapons and more chances of causing crits and stuff like that. Then you get your overheat rating, and the overheat is, can you expend additional resources to make yourself more dangerous? That's like putting more power to your energy weapons or launching more rocket batteries and stuff like that. His OV is 0, so he can't overheat in order to make himself more dangerous, but he can take heat damage, and if he gets to 4 points of heat during an end phase, he shuts down. So you can run hot basically, and things can up your heat during the course of a game, like Inferno ammunition and stuff. Then you have your 2 armor values. So your armor value, which is your exterior armor, and then your structure value, which is like your important integral systems. Armor doesn't have any additional effects usually if somebody takes a point of damage off you, unless they boxcar you with a hit, in which case you'll make a critical hit roll table. And bad things can happen. So like your engine can become damaged, your fire control systems can become damaged, your movement value can become damaged, like your legs and stuff, and then your weapons can become blown off, and that's -1 to your damage ratings. And then you have special rules. In this case, he has energy weapons. He ignores ammo critical hits, because his ammunition is just the reactor of the mech. And then you got these tags up here on the top, which is usually like your timeline, your unit types and stuff like that, and who you belong to. So he's a mech. He has the mech tag. I don't actually remember what the rest of these are, but they weren't super relevant except for like composition and when you're playing. We're all laid out here. We got our 300 points armies ready to rock and roll, and then we're going to set up some terrain. Now because it's a 6 mil scale game, you want some like sort of like appropriately scaled buildings probably. I went with like a ruined vibe, so this is like some settlement that's been like bombed in the Stone Age, and they're fighting over the bones of it. It's good to have some water on the table, because water can be used to manage heat if you ever played the Mechwarrior video games. or played Battletech in the past, you know that you can sink your mechs into the water. It makes you a bit harder to hit because you can use it for cover too, but it's also hard to move through. But it means that the heat comes bleeding off you over the course of a turn. And then you want some like hard and soft terrain. So like woods is kind of like soft terrain. The hard terrain can be used to both block incoming charge and melee attacks and your shooting attacks too. And just have it be good to like block models eye view. So you want some stuff that these little guys can basically not see each other through over the course of a game. Missions in the core rulebook, but we're playing the standard just fight till you die Alpha Strike game. So most things happen on a 2d6 in this game. The game is measured in inches, obviously, as you saw from the stat cards. And the initiative roll for the setup and start of the turn is just a 2d6 roll with the high roller going first. So I roll 5. You roll 5. Try again, of course. 8. Stop. We're even rolling the same numbers. Stop it. Oh, thank God. I hate when we get into a time lapse. So starting with the winner, you pick your deployment vector and you place a mech up to 10 inches on the table. Certain things can have you hiding, like being in the air or being in a dropship or something like that, but we're just going to go back and forth deploying units until we're all deployed on the table, and we'll show you the army's disposition. Deployed, I got my Wasp and Phoenix Hawk on the flank here, flanking, my Archer behind cover, my Warhammer, Rifleman, and Marauder go up the center with the Valkyrie and the Stinger on the flank. You've got your Adder, an Executioner on the right flank, and then your, I think it's your Puma. Oh, and some, these are
my
elementals.
My veteran guys. They have a +1. And then we have a Puma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Adder.
Oh, that's the Adder. Sorry, that's the Puma. Nova, right.
Puma is an Adder. Nova is a Blackhawk.
Got it.
Grendel, the Mongrel Prime, Timberwolf, a Mad Cat, and then our other squad of Elementals.
In the back. All right, so now we're ready for our first turn. I'm going to roll for initiative. It's a 2d6 roll again. 5. I got a 11, so I have initiative, but that actually means that I go second in all cases. An interesting thing in this game is that damage isn't applied till the end of the round, and so it's advantageous for me to know what's happening. So Owen is forced to both move a model first as we go back and forth, and also to do all of his shooting before I do my shooting. So I'm actually going to know the results of his shooting before I do my shots. We start with the movement phase. You maneuver a unit. So you have 7 units to my 8. If you ever have double the number of units than your opponent, you have to activate 2 models for his every 1 during that activation phase. But we don't right now, so it's just over to you. You can go ahead and move.
These little Elementals are going to jump on the back of the Mongrel Prime.
So they move their movement on, so 6.
They move 4, and it costs 2 of their movement to jump on.
Yeah.
So they jump on.
So they're moving that 4. So just place them in behind, I guess. Or you can put them on top, yeah. Because they drop off at the end of his movement, don't they?
If they want.
If they want, perfect.
Yeah.
So now they can only move 6 inches normally during a turn, but he has a 14-inch movement. So they're going to ride along on him, basically. And that's what the Omni tag on all these guys means, is that your mechanized infantry can grab on. So I'm going to go with my Stinger, and he's just going to move. He has a 12-inch movement with jump. And he might as well jump right now, because it makes him, he's not really going to be shooting, but it does make him harder to hit. So he's going to go 8, and then 4 more, and just fly over here, and just kind of making up some tokens. We're going to use blue tokens to mark when someone's in the air.
Mount up, Marines.
That's right, get tactical. Also dangerous up close, and they also have some cool anti-mech melee abilities, which make them pretty handy. So we're going to do the same thing over here with the Valkyrie. He has a movement of 10 jump, and so he's going to use that to go up and over. You get to go over half the height of your jump value, or your movement value, when you jump, so he's just going to jump up the hill, basically. And he'll keep some woods in between us. And you can face anywhere you want at the end of your move. And kind of jumping. You move a Mac.
So we're going to move our Executioner. He'll go 8, and then just 1 inch out of his 2 to get into the water.
Ooh.
Get him some minuses to hit, but cool off a lot faster.
And then the Marauder's going to go. He's going to take a walk just into cover. So now, if I want, I can move 4. Or even 6, actually, because I think I move 8 with the Marauder. He moves 8, yep. But if I move 4, I can sacrifice 4 of my movement to go hull down. And that means that this cover will become an additional point of cover. So he's going to move, and then sacrifice his last 4 inches of movement to become hull down, which means basically he positions the mech in such a way that it's advantageous to not just be obscured, but be an actual cover. Black's going to do the same thing.
He moves move a little. 10, but he's basically going to just truffle shuffle staying into the terrain.
Right.
And then dig in and hide out in there.
Rebel means he's moving 4 inches for his first 2 inches of movement. So I think you moved about 3 inches there, which would be 6 plus 4 for going hull down. Imagine in this case, hull down would even mean just like collapsing his legs and like sinking down low, which you can actually do in Battletech. Same thing with the Rifleman. He'll walk his 4 just to get behind here and then go hull down. The minimum amount you have to move to get your penalties to, or your bonuses to your defense, basically. You can't just walk in circles and count as being moving.
Puma's going to do that though. And go minimum 2 to get the bonus, and then hull down up on the hilltop here.
behind the rocks. So he'd be hull down when he's obscured. So like from the Warhammer right now, you can see he's partially obscured. He'd be hull down. But over here with the Valkyrie, he'd be in the open. Movement line of sight does matter. We're going to go with the Wasp. 12, he'll jump just to go 8 and then 4 more and hide behind the shadow of this building. Because that Mad Cat / Timberwolf's going to destroy him otherwise. That same dude.
He goes 10 because
8.
For reasons. Hello!
Because he's super
I see you trying to hide.
That's right. Ah! But short range is bad.
I don't think we quite made it. It's pretty close.
It's pretty close, yes. Let's go with the Phoenix Hawk down. He has to decide what he wants to do. You can't kill both at the same time, but the Mongrel could come out and drop infantry on us, but he only goes 14. So the Phoenix Hawks can...
Only 14.
Well, he goes 12. I go 12. I just want to get you in the open, I think. 8. And then...
4 more.
Yeah, I just want to get hit by the Mongrel. If I go 8 back and just go straight ahead, I could do that. And then 8, I go 4 more.
Not the
Like
Mongrel.
this token.
Sure.
Back to you, the Mongrel.
Yeah, the Mongrel, he's just going to move, though. He doesn't want the penalty to hit with his guns.
That's fair.
That you suffer, so he's just going to walk his 14 and then get behind here.
His elementals at the end, and they just go base to
They're
base.
just going to hide in under here. They have to get out, I think it's within 2, but
Right.
they'll go there.
Shot. That's right. They're not as tough as an Omni-Mech, obviously.
They're completely safe.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident no one can
Not
see
even
them.
that guy can see them.
Then we go with, I guess, the Archer, and he's just going to walk to here. My Warhammer left, because you went first. You should have 2 less activations than me.
One less.
And do we just go hull down as well? Walk 4 and go hull down, or we go walk back 4 actually and go hull down. Walk back to here. Yeah. And go hold down. That's what we're doing. All right, so you are shooting first now in the shooting phase, and you can just go anywhere you want, but a damage is applied at the end. So something that we decided on that was interesting was have different colored dry erase markers. All the cards are dry erasable, and that means that any damage you take this turn, you'll know what turn it's from by the color that it is. So once the critical effects start to pile up and stuff, you'll know when it's relevant and when it isn't. The other thing we're going to do for fast dice, now we're using an alternate system where we roll for each point of damage as an attack separately, is get a pile of different piles of 2 dice. So if you have attack value of 3, you'd roll these 3 and they'd be rolled in sets, right? And that way you can kind of fast roll your dice and just group them up when it's all said and done and see what your damage is, as opposed to just rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. It's still going to be annoying for the Mad Cat because he has a gajillion, or the Timberwolf rather, because he's a gajillion dice, but it does save you some time when you're doing this. Black Hawk, okay, so
Heat himself up.
take an overheat point. So his attacks at 6 inches are 3, up to 24 are 3, long range are 3. So he goes to 4 at all ranges. And who's he going to try and hit?
He's going to take some pot shots at this little fella.
All right. So you're going to shoot my Stinger.
Yeah.
You're within 24, obviously. So it's 3 goes to 4 because you overheated. Now I've moved and I've jumped. So the Stinger has a base movement modifier of 2. He jumped for 3.
Medium range for 5.
Medium range for 5.
And then intervening terrain for 6.
6. And then your skill value is?
2.
2 plus. So 6 plus 2 is 8. That makes a target number of 8. So each of these grouped pairing dice that's an 8 plus will be a hit.
So we got nothing, 1, nothing, and nothing.
Sweet. So you did 1 hit to me, and that's going to blow off one of my armor. He's only got 4 boxes, though, so that is significant. That's a quarter of his health down. Who's next?
Mr. Puma is going to go next. And he wants to shoot... He wanted to shoot that guy, too, but I think the odds they go to 10 if I shoot him now.
Yeah, on 10s.
Because I think I'm outside of 24.
Yeah, long range.
Is it pre-measuring?
Yeah, you can pre-measure, yeah.
I'll just check.
I mean, our sense... I'm going to say there is, because our sensors should be able to know everything.
I guess we 24 that guy and fire on that same 8. He's exactly the same as his friend.
Yeah, he's secured behind the bushes and stuff.
Yep, he heats up for 1 to do the exact same shot.
Okay.
Also skill 2.
So this is against my Valkyrie.
Looking for those 8s once again. 8, and that's it.
1 point. All right, so 1 point. So he'll take a point of his hull as well. Armor.
Executioner. He's going to fire. He's going to heat up for 2, regardless, because he's hanging out in the water, so...
Yep, he'll lose 1 for at least being in the water
Yep.
in the end phase. If you don't move or you don't, you'll lose another one. And if you don't fire your weapons, you lose all your heat. And if you're shut down, you lose it all as well.
Definitely firing weapons.
That's right.
So what's this guy's normal maneuverability?
So the Rifleman is a 1, 2 for being obscured, 3 for having spent the points to go hull down. On 9s.
5, 6...
And
Let's be at
jumped.
10.
Yeah, 10.
So we'll do the 9s. We're going to go for that guy.
Shoot the rifleman, sure.
And then we'll shoot him 7 times.
Oh, okay. So here's the first 4.
Looking for 9s.
Oh, critical hit. So that's an automatic critical because you boxcard me.
And another hit.
Another hit.
And then...
So 2 and a critical. Yeah, and then reroll those ones.
5, 6.
7. So 3 hits.
And 1 more. Bam.
4 hits. So 4 points of armor, and because you got a boxcar, it's an automatic roll on the critical table. 6 on the critical effect table. For a mech, you got a 6, which is a weapon hit. So it's going to take a point of my weapons. So every weapon hit is 1 less damage dice at all ranges. And that's the rifleman, which means he'll go to 3, 3, 1 now. I'll mark that. But it's not until the end phase. Timberwolf, who does he want to shoot?
He's going to heat for 1, and he's going to shoot the guy who's just straight up in the open in short range.
Fair enough. I did jump, though, so I'm +1.
Yeah.
Plus my base, which for the Phoenix Hawk is 2. So +3 difficulty.
So looking for 7s on 8 dice.
7.
So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, and then again.
Yep, 3 plus
4, 5, 6, 7.
7 damage. Well, he's got exactly 7 health, so at the end of this, he's going to be dead. 7 pluses out of 8 dice. That was amazing. So he'll be dead at the end of this, so it's worth just laying him down so we know that he's gone at the end of the turn. Mongrel left.
He'll heat for 1, just to get that extra dice, because why not? And I think he's going to take some pot shots at that fella in the back.
The wasp? Oh, at the archer?
Because I don't think we can actually see each other because of this rock.
Okay.
I guess I can see kind of your foot, but
okay.
I'm just going to shoot the archer.
Shoot the archer, sure.
So I don't have that additional...
You didn't jump. Yeah, no negative or bad mod for that.
Good range. What's your dodge?
So the archer is 1, and he's obscured for 2.
So +4 for 8s. This +1 roll. So you get 1 and 2.
2 damage. A little bit of the archer's armor. And he's done. Sweet. Well, so now we know what's going to happen at the end of the end phase. The Phoenix Hawk's dead because of hot, like PPC and missile action from the Timberwolf. So he's going to go down swinging, obviously, which makes this a little bit of an easier decision. We've got the Wasp in short range 2. The Archer, I think we're just going to dump everything we can to this Mad Cat and start trying to hurt it. Here, we've got these 3 all triangulated on the Executioner. He's obscured, but not in, any kind of like super hard to hit mode. And these are the 2 hardest hitters on the clan side. So if we can do a big spike of damage, that's probably going to help us out in the later turns. No overheat on the Phoenix Hawk. He's got 3 dice base, so 3 pairs. I'm skill 2+, and you're just in the open at short range.
So looking for 4s.
So looking for 4s because your base...
You did jump though?
I did jump, so 5s.
So 6s. -2 for jumping.
+2 for jumping, that's right, yeah. So on 6s. And that wasn't great, just 1. 1 point of damage, no critical. Do the Wasp as well. He's got 2 at short range. You're obscured this time.
And you jump.
And I jumped. So I'm skill 4, 5, 6 for jumping, 7 for your obscured, and then 8 and 9 because of your
arbitrarily good dodge rate.
Well, it's just like your sloped armor. It's all kinds of things built into that one roll.
Didn't matter.
But didn't matter because I got 11 for 2 damage. He's mad.
Bing, bing.
Except he didn't get that because he's only got 2 dice. So we have to roll it again. 11. I got nothing. Good roll, but I didn't earn it. So we'll do the Archer. He's got, I think, the ability to overheat once. Yes. And he's got 3 dice goes to 4 for his 1 overheat. Timberwolf, that's right. So he is skill 4+.
4 pairs.
5, 6 for medium range. I think that's it. 7, 8 because of your skill. So 4 pairs of dice. Looking for 8s. Oh, we got a boxcar for a crit. We got a hit.
And that's it.
And that's all. So 2 damage, but we did automatic critical effect. Let's see what we got. Give me at least a weapon destroyer to be nice. 9 is no critical hit. It just shoots you somewhere not important.
Oh my goodness.
Anything else would have been good.
Why 9?
I don't know why 9. Well, let's see if these 3 idiots can take down the Executioner. Owen trying to wrap his brain around why the 9. The 4 and the 9 being no critical effect makes sense if you want to be rare on a 2d6 roll because there's 2 instances of 4, right?
What's
2
your
2s and a
explanation
1
for the
3.
divide by 8 charges.
That's a whole other thing. Let's not worry about the divide by 8 charges, Owen. I'm talking about the critical hits thing. On a 2d6 roll, the rarest numbers are the ones that you can only make a certain number of ways on a d6. So anyway, back over to the Marauder. He's going to also overheat a little bit. He's not damaged. That's from last game. When arms got blown off. He's got 3 dice go to 4 medium range. 2+, 4+ for being in medium range, and then 5+ for your being obscured by the water. So
6/7 because I walk around.
6/7 because your base armor. So I've got 1, 2, 3 damage. The rifleman will now go. He has a bunch of damage on him, but he'll overheat to take a little bit of extra stuff here. He's going to have a gun blown off when this is all said and done. He'll go to 5 shots. Same numbers. He's got a 2+ skill, +2 for range, +2 for your TMM, and then +1 for the water, so on 7s. Pretty good. 1, 2, 2 more. Just 2 more. Last is the Warhammer. He can't overheat, but he's got 4 dice base. 2+, so the exact same thing on 7s. What do we got? Oh, crit! Crit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage and a critical hit.
Well, you break all my armor with that.
And then let's see what the critical hit is. Roll another 9. Not another 9. 3. An engine hit. Now firing your weapons causes you to heat up automatically. Water. And that's just these 2. His armor's gone. It's all structure, so I think we just keep trying to pinpoint this executioner. So we'll go with the you're a Valkyrie. You got 2 dice of medium range. Your skill is 2+, so you might as well. You do not have an overheat value, so it's just 2 shots. Still be on 7s.
It's -2.
No, 8's because 9's because I jumped.
No, it's 2 goes to 4.
Yep.
Goes to 6.
Oh, because these guys were 4+. That was why. Yeah,
9,
yeah. 9. So on 9s. But I boxcar you again and hit a 10. So 2 damage and 3 critical hits. Uh-oh. So the first critical hit is a 6 off your guns. Second critical hit is an 8.
Guns again.
Guns again. And the last critical hit is a 3, which is your engine hit.
But I already
so second engine hit means you're destroyed. Evacuate. So they jump out into the water. Maybe not. Do you want them in the water? Can they live in the water? We don't even know. We should probably look it up. Let's look it up. So end phase now because everybody's actually no, he hasn't fired yet. So he's going to, and they wouldn't be revealed yet either because you're not destroyed yet.
Oh no, because it wouldn't be dead yet.
It's not destroyed until the end phase, so they're actually not there yet, which means I can't shoot them. So we'll shoot the. You're the Autoprime? No, you're the other one. You're the Nova. He's got 1 die. Can't overheat, so he'll just take a shot. He is skill 4+. Goes to...
much higher.
Much higher?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10? Sweet. Dodge. And we are done to the end phase. So anybody who didn't fire their weapons will bleed off all their heat. If they didn't move, they bleed off 1 heat. You were in the water, but it doesn't matter now because you've been destroyed, and he's placed within 2. Infantry can only move through water of any depth if they have the UMM special roll, so he's going to land on the rocks here when they jump off and be safe. Here's gone, so is the Phoenix Hawk, and we're into the next round, which has been applied, and all the crits are now in effect. So initiative, 9 to 6, so I have to move first now. 2, 4, 6, 7 units to your 2, 4, 6, so not double. Which means I'm still just activating 1 unit. Markers so that we can keep track of our critical effects and stuff and all the counters come off. So yeah, so hull down markers are something we want. Did we make jump movement markers or something we want? I'm basically saying all this because I know that I know that Austin from Death Ray Design is going to watch this video. So just keep notes. I'm keeping notes for you, Austin. And still markers are something we want. Let's go with you, Stinger. You did pretty good so far. You're just gonna... I don't want the penalty to hit this time. She's going to move. He'll move. He goes 12, so he's going to move 8, and then use his last 4 movement to go hull down behind this. Back to you. and he's 4.
And he digs in.
I love the idea of his legs just kind of like collapsing down so that he's like low profile behind the thing. My Valkyrie can jump 10, so he'll jump 6. I won't jump actually. He'll just walk. He'll go 3, and then it's going to cost him 2. So you can go 1 more, and that makes him at 4, 5, and he'll move 6, and he'll go hull down behind this.
Alright, Timberwolf is waiting. Do we do Jumpman? No.
Or do you want to embark with your little guys?
Nova? This Nova. I want to stay at long range to you, because you guys aren't as good as I am at range.
That's fair.
So he's going to go 6 back through the woods and just keep
going hull down, yeah. Just moving back. Well, I'll go with the Marauder, because I know these infantry can only move 6. They can't quite get to me this turn, so we'll go 4. And then go hull down in this corner, so we can see things. Staying like that. Come out.
They're gonna jetpack out of here.
Hiya! Oh, they have the jump, and I'll mark them for jets.
Yep.
Hiya! They're horrifyingly dangerous if I let them get close to me, so I definitely don't want them to get close to me.
They're as dangerous as like these guys.
More even, because these guys only have like 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah,
the ones that have 3 are hyper dangerous. If they get into melee with me, they can just do auto crits too, because they have chunks of mech destroying hands. Go inside and start laying booby traps. We'll go with the Warhammer. I think he has to make a big move this turn because he wants to be able to see a bunch of different places. So we're gonna go 8 and walk over here and just get ourselves in cover, but not have the movement, I don't think, to gain the hold down. 12, we're not these fancy Omnimax. Back to you.
Alright, we're just gonna ride. Ride to
Jumping in. That's right, shiny eternal and chrome. You know what you want me to do? You want me to commit this guy so that you can just blow him to pieces, but I'm not doing it. I'm walking over here with the archer, and I'm gonna go hold down. You can commit. Hey! The great deleter of pieces.
I will.
Going hold down and hyper dangerous. We'll do the rifleman. He's just gonna walk. Do we just trade spots? That guy's gonna start getting shooty. I don't like these guys either. We're gonna go. It's difficult terrain, so it costs me 2 to go 4. So we'll walk 2 into here, and then spend our last 4 to go hold down.
Retreating.
Surface like a train. That makes sense. Yeah. Now, what are you doing, Mongrel?
We're gonna go jump.
I'm gonna go fly kite.
I'm gonna go fly high.
14.
Jump over here. Put our back to the wall.
Makes sense.
And then we're gonna disembark our little mans.
Now is the hour.
Bonk.
Oh dear. Cover's back. That makes sense. Well, it's Mr. Wasp left.
And he's gonna face keeping that.
Yeah,
guy
because you don't want me able to get behind you, because your rear arc in this game is flat to your back, right? So I need to go behind this line basically to get to the rear, and that means
also this line to get behind.
That's right. So I'm not gonna be able to get within 6 basically and do both. I'll be able to watch as well, but I can just hide behind this probably if I have to get away from him. Worse at shooting, but obviously hiding from the Mad Cat is the big priority here. So we're just gonna walk and be like, no, stay behind you. Yeah, you'll be able to see the archer. That makes sense. And he'll hide back here, just being away from that guy too. All right, so movement's over. You have a priority for shooting, so I have to do all my shooting first. Start over here with the Stinger. He's not great. He's just gonna take a pot shot into these guys in the open. It's just 1 die. He's 4+, 5/6 because we're at medium range. And what's your TMM? 1, so 8 because of TMM 1 and you jumped. So let's see what we got you. 8+. That's a no. Oh my god. All right, well, the Valkyrie, I guess, is going to... I gotta get rid of them. I don't have a choice. They have to die. So we'll do it with the Valkyrie as well. He's got 2 dice and no overheat. So 2 dice on a 2+. I did not jump this turn, but you're obscured, and TMN 1, and you jump. So +3, so it's a 5+.
And move outside of 6 for 2 more.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So it's 2. Yeah, 7+. 7s. Got 1.
1 damage.
3 health, he said?
They have 2 armor and 2 structure.
2 armor and 2 structure. Okay, so...
They're weirdly durable.
Well, I mean, I think it's more representative of the fact that there's more than 1 guy. You know what I mean? So if I can blow out 1 guy, they're still dangerous. That makes sense. Yep. We have to print some cards for them. We'll print and laminate some because they didn't come in the power pack. They weirdly didn't come in the expansion pack either. I thought they would. So these guy, I guess, Mr. Marauder. Big, you can overheat again. You're outside of 6, you got 4 dice. Let's see if we can do it. So he is 2+, medium range for 4+, 5+ for your TMN, 6+ because you moved, and 7+ because you're obscured. We got 1.
Oh, just
Infantry have their own critical hit table too, which is interesting.
It's called death.
It's called being dead. That's right. So the rifleman's -1 to his attacks. I really want to start putting damage on the Nova up there, but these guys have to die. They charge, and it's big trouble for me. So I think we go with the Warhammer. He's just going to shoot you. Ah, no, we go with him. Overheat, Mr. Rifleman. Go back to 4 dice. Point blank. So we're hitting on 2s, 3s, 4s because of your...
5 for terrain.
5 for terrain, yeah. It's 4 dice. On 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just explode. Just gun you down in the open. So they'll be dead at the end of this, but they'll get to shoot back. And then it would have been 2 infantry critical hits. Let's just roll to see what happens. I'm just curious what the infantry table looks like. I think you even have one. You don't have a critical hit. No, there's no greater wits for you.
And there's
You
no
just die.
crit instances on the
Yeah,
cards.
you're just dead. There's no. It's proto-mechs, vehicles, and mechs, and that's it. Yay for battle armor. All right. I guess what that would mean is if you took like armor-piercing hits, you know what I mean, or anything that would do like damage directly to your structure, you would just die then.
They do have structures.
No, I'm saying if something skipped your armor and hit your structure, it would just kill you, is what I'm saying, right? Well then, I guess it's over to... They're all done. Mr. Archer. Sterling Archer, what do you want to do? I think we just keep hitting this
Madcap?
yeah, the Timberwolf, because it's horrifying. I got on this turn. It's got, on the Archer, we're at medium range, so 3 dice, and we'll overheat again for 4. 6 right now, so I'm on 10s. Never tell me the odds on 10s. What can we do? Nothing.
That is a nothing.
That's a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 5. You'll shoot him in the back, though, close range with the Wasp. 2 dice. I'm on 4.
Goes to 6.
Goes to 6 because of your base. Okay. So, can I hit you on 6s? Is your armor down yet?
No.
Not even close. Got you twice.
Ding.
Everybody fires back because we're done shooting. So it's over to you.
Start with the heroes.
Yep. the Charge of Light Brigade over here.
Only... Well, they're both in range.
Yeah, they're both in 6.
This guy's easier to hit.
He is slightly easier, because he's all down. That's
so
right.
there's 3+, because I had paid for an upgrade for them.
Okay.
4 because you moved, 5 for your cover.
You got it.
3 shots.
6, 7 because you jumped.
7 for my jumping. Take a hit.
Relevant, yep. Takes a point of armor. We're gonna shoot.
Yeah, Timberwolf.
Into the Warhammer. I think you can just barely see him.
Yeah.
Another heat on him to overheat and go to 8 dice. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. It was the executioner criticals.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
So 8 dice plus 5. So he's on 9s. 2 for you. Sorry, 1 for you moving.
1 for moving. 1 for being obscured.
So plus 4.
And then 2 for range. So plus 4. Yeah. 8. 1, 2, and then everything again. Just roll all again.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 points. Oh my God.
3, 4, 5.
It looked
6.
like so many criticals for a second, but still.
6 damage.
6.
Pretty good.
Damage. Well, I mean, it's 2 criticals because it's gonna get through my armor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's my hot dice like that? So 2 critical effects. What'd you get? First one.
8 and 7.
8 and 7. Open just right for sure. And then 7 is MP hit.
Oh, you're moving.
My movement. I'm at half movement. Well, it's getting work done.
Yeah.
And you got your mongrel, and you got this last unit of battle armor. You want to turn them around, right, so they can see me. I assume
these guys haven't shot either.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking out of the back at your front there.
That's fine.
But they have 3 shots, and they'll just shoot him because they're right there. 4 goes to 5, 6.
Yep.
7.
I'm hull down, obscured, and 1 base.
So 7s.
3 dice.
I can do this. 1. 1. Yep.
Takes a hit.
I'm happy with
Archer
1.
takes a hit, takes some damage. You can also fire. Now he jumped for +2. +2 for my obscured cover at +3 because of that. So +5 overall. 9s?
9s on 5 shots. 1.
Nicely done.
1?
1.
It looked nice. They're
It
all
looked nice because they don't add up right.
1 more.
28s.
You're all down.
I know. Good thing I am all down. Another point. 2 snipers in the back.
One of these guys is hurt.
The Stinger took a point of damage. This guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
So we're going to shoot him with our Nova.
So he's 2 for range, 2 for cover and hull down, and 2 for his base, so +6.
+6, so I'm on 8s.
Okay.
4 shots.
Your 2+ skill.
Yep.
Oh, you're a crit.
Crit and a hit.
So, and that's a second crit because you got through my armor and did a point of structure.
All right. And then 2 crits equals a 10 and a 5.
10 and a 5. 5 is nothing, and the other one is fire control, so I'm -1 or +2 TN to all my shooting. All my sensors. And it's just you up top there.
Finally, Mr. Puma. You can't quite see this guy from the tree here, but he will heat up his guns and continue to shoot.
The Warhammer's almost gone.
Which one is?
This one. He might not be within 24, though.
I'll shoot you if you're far away.
Yeah.
I don't really mind.
He's got
you are
4 health
within
left.
24. So
4
we're
health
going to go
left.
for him.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 shots.
Obscured and moved.
So +2.
+2. Yep.
So he's on
+4.
4.
+4 for the
5, 6 for range.
range, yeah.
6s. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it, I'm done.
Bam.
Blam, end of the turn. Hot Mad Cat dice. Looks like
Done. You're done.
we're both
Everybody's
done.
done.
End phase. So everybody fire their weapons, so no one's losing any heat. Getting close to shutdowns right now are the Marauder right here. He's at 2. One more turn of heating up. And the Rifleman as well. Oh, you guys are at 2 as well. And our destroyed units are gone. So we both lost a unit again. And let's see who's going first in round 3. 6. Wow. It's me. So you're moving first. You have 4 units, 5 units remaining to my 2, 4, 5 as well. 6, right? I've got a guy behind building. That's right. So my Warhammer's down. Gonna creep up at half speed.
Yep, just keep hanging out in the woods, shimmying back and forth from sniper positions.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah.
Mr. Puma is going to... He's going to go around the tree a little bit. And duck down.
Duck Dynasty?
I don't want this guy to hide again.
No.
We need to move you, though. Where do you go? Do you walk past him and go back this way?
You only move 1, and then I move.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I don't know why you're
I don't
moving.
know why I'm moving 2.
Okay. Okay. Well, I haven't committed him. The Stinger's going to go. He's just going to move. He's pretty jacked up now. He has 1 health left.
He broke his legs? No, he broke the other guy's legs.
He broke his fire control, but he can jump 12. Can I get behind you?
No. My back's here.
8 and then 4? No. 8 and then 4 more. I won't get in your rear arc? No, probably not.
Nope.
I can maybe make myself out of line of sight, though. So I'll jump 8 and then 4 and then just be behind this wall. Just jump me 12 over the building. Just try and hide behind the wall. Face you.
So
Line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
You can do something different because you're psyching yourself out here.
He's just going to stand back here.
Yep.
And then dig down back here instead.
Going back 8.
Yeah.
And then...
Dig down. Wobbly model. There we go.
Hide in the bushes. We're just going to walk 8. And just go back behind this and be like, no thank you. You're gonna follow me. Gonna mount up. Gonna get tactical.
Maybe that does make sense. Let's just do that.
Get tactical. Okay. You mount the Omni-Mech. Back to me. Marauder's gonna go. He's gonna walk his 4. Or does he go 8? He goes 8, I think, and walks around here.
Gonna go.
Timberwolf.
Walk his 10. Put his back to the wall. Like so. Not this time, little guy.
Not today. We'll go with you, Mr. Valkyrie. And you're going to jump, or just walk 8, I guess. Because you go 10, 12, 10. So you go 6 and still get yourself hull down, which is what you'll do. Go over here. Touch that. And then go hull down. And then the mongrel.
Yep.
No one's surprised. And then drop off some dudes.
We're going to shank that guy in the back.
Shank him right in the rear. Eat power armor.
Lightning claws.
Chain fists. Wasp is just going to go running over here and hide in the shadow of this building from the Timberwolf.
Yep.
And from the crest of the hill from him.
Yep. So it's just...
My last guy's the Rifleman. Do I try and rescue the Marauder, or do I just keep pushing this way? I think I just keep pushing this way. I think I'm dead otherwise. I'm going to walk 4 and just go hull down. Sorry, it would be 2. So I'll just slide up 2 and go hull down. Back 2. No, I want to stay inside 24. Shoot first because I have the initiative. Oh dear.
All right. I want to see how this knife works, so we're going to do that first.
So your charge attack is...
It's not a charge attack.
It can't be because you... That's right.
I can do a melee attack, though.
That's right. So you're not going to get a charge bonus to your attack dice because you... It's just your size, basically.
Yeah.
Is what you're going to get. But it'll cause a crit automatically on a certain dice roll because it's anti-max. That's right. So long as you hit, you do a point of damage.
Yeah. So then it's just against your target number. So their skill is 4.
Yep. And then my movement for him is 1.
So I need a 5 or better.
5 or better, you do a crit and a point of damage. Got me. And what kind of crit is it?
4.
4. Control hit. He's +2 to his shots. That's not good.
Also a good one.
Yep. Gonna shoot him in the back.
Hitting on 5, 6, 7s because he jumped.
Do it.
4 shots. Not going to heat up for this one.
Okay.
So 7s. 1, 2, 3 more hits.
Okay, 3 more damage to my armor. So 1 gets through to my structure.
What you're going to do... 8.
8.
Weapon.
8's a weapon, yep. Not that this gets applied yet. Timberwolf and these 2, the Adder and the Puma. Sorry, the Adder and the Nova.
Yeah, I think the Timberwolf is just going to shoot him as well.
Makes sense.
Just 7 dice into you.
Okay, so 1 plus obscured is 2, plus 2 for range is 4.
So 8s. This plus 3. 1. That's it.
Okay.
And then 3 more.
And then I'll go through my armor as well. 2, 3.
3 through.
So 3 criticals.
An 8, which is another weapon. A 5, which is, I don't remember. And a 4. One of these two is nothing.
4 is nothing, and 5 is another fire control.
There you go.
So fire control, and 8
weapon.
is another weapon.
Yeah. Nova, he'll do 3 dice into the Wasp, who is just minus, he's +2 normally.
He's +2 normally, yep.
So +5 for everything. I'm on 7.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mark him as jumping. He jumped. He jumped this round. Yes, just so you have the. Because he's in the open. He's not shooting anybody's turn.
8s then. 1.
Okay.
1 hit.
And that's on Wasp. Blam, take 1 armor. Puma's going to shoot into the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
So 2 plus range of 2 plus hull down for 2 more is 6.
So 8s again.
That is 2 plus. Oh, a crit automatically and
a hit.
And a hit. So 2 damage on the Valkyrie. And then 1 gets through automatically to his armor, or criticals. 7 was, I think it was fire control, or it might have been weapons. MP hit, yep. So it's half movement now.
There we go.
This is TMM to half. Done. All right, back to me. Well, Archer, yeah, I mean, you're going to die, so you're just going to overheat everything into the Timberwolf. He goes to 3, and he goes to 4 dice, because he didn't have any criticals at the start of this round, although he's all jacked up now. 9s with 4 sets of dice.
1, 2, 2.
2. Looks like 2 damage. Someone's going to do it too. Overheat to 3 for 3 dice. And +7 for 9s.
With 3 dice.
And 3 dice.
Cool.
Looking for 9s. 1.
Yep. Last point.
Valkyrie's going to shoot into him. So 2 for range, 2 for cover, and 2 for your base is +6. So I'm on a 2+ goes to 8+ with 2 dice. And 2 attacks. 2 hits in the paint. He's not able to see anybody. Over here, the Marauder. Shoot with him. I can blow off all my heat, which is tempting to do this turn. I'm going to shoot with him. I'm going to drop all my heat this round because I don't really have a great target, and it means I can get him active next turn. Just this little guy. He'll take a shot over there. Just 1 die. Wasp is
4 base. Or
4 base. So at +6, he's going to be on 10. Right?
5, 6. He's +8 because he jumped.
Oh, +8 because I jumped. That's right. So 10s. Sorry, 12s. Box cards. That's it. So end phase, he's destroyed.
No, he's not.
Oh no, he's not destroyed. He's still alive. That's right. He's just super jacked up.
He
gets to bleed off all the heat because he didn't fire his weapons. So the Marauder goes to 0 heat.
And that's it. Just a lot of crits this day.
Yeah, everybody's kind of sitting on a whole bunch of crits, and it's new round.
No
Timberwolf, although incredibly dangerous, is kind of bleeding out right now. Initiative.
9.
It's you.
It's you.
Should I move first? Yeah. So we will start with, I think, just Mr. Stinger. And he'll just move to here. 4, yep, and then just go hull down, just being able to see into the building. Come on, that's perfect. Over to you.
I can get you if I want, but
yep.
We're gonna move the Mad Cat because he knows what he's doing regardless. He'll go 6 behind here, and then
spend 4. Is his movement not damaged at all? No, I haven't any critical to him yet. That's right. Hull down. Just not movement damage. He's just gonna walk into short and get you in the open and be like, "What's up, son? We're going down together, well, guys." Go do it.
We'll finish this, sir.
There's gonna be a reckoning. Marauder's gonna go then. He can move 8 normally. He's gonna go up for 2, over for 2, up for 2, over for 2, over to here, and then just go hull down behind this walk. Puma.
He's gonna just go for 4 down this ledge.
Oh, getting spicy.
And dig in back here.
Rifleman's just gonna go back 2 and go hull down.
Yep, I'm gonna go 8 and 2 more, and use these buildings to hide himself from those 2 guys.
Makes sense.
I'll do one of those, and then just be there.
Okay. This was just gonna jump to here.
Hide there.
Hide now. You, Mr. Mongrel.
He's just gonna walk.
Makes sense.
Live
your best life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let that one see me.
And the Valkyrie's just gonna walk to here and go hull down.
He only moves 5, so he can only go an inch and hull down.
That's right, his legs are broken.
His legs. So I don't think you can really hull down.
Just to here then and go hull down.
But you have to move 2 to get the dodge?
I have to, no, the minimum movement is 2. But you can't hull down and stand
I mean,
still.
moving and getting cover.
Is it just move and stand cover?
Because it's still 2.
Yeah, to there. My defense bonus is halved as well, right?
Yeah, 1, 2.
1, 2, or... Yeah, I guess it is. It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same either way, right? Yep. Here's over there. You'll be able to see. I could just sit still. What am I doing? I can sit... I have indirect fire. I'll just sit still and get the bonus to hit and have indirect fire. I shoot first because you have the initiative, so I'll see if the archer does anything. Kill you, yes. I have 1 die on a 10. And I'll overheat to do it, which means I shut down at the end of this turn no matter what.
It's unlikely that you do it after.
Rear shots? I wonder if I get my rear in addition to shoot them. Dice forward or 1 dice back. If I still had all my forward dice, I could split a dice back basically. But I can't do that now. I'm trying to kill this Timberwolf, so we're just going to shoot.
Get him.
Looking for a 10. Because I'm 8 base. Nope, nothing. The Rifleman, he's going to try and shoot the same Timberwolf, which is going to shut me down at the end of the turn, but I got 5 dice right now. Goes to 4 because I'm engine damaged. So 2+ goes +6 because you are at cover, hull down, and you're 2 base, and then range. So I'm on 8s. I just kill you. That's what we're trying for here. 8s.
1.
2.
Oh, jeez, 2 crits.
2 damage and 2 crits. 2 hits left.
Hang in there.
And then 2 crits here. What have I got? First one. 9 is nothing. And then the second one.
Again.
3.
I think that was engine.
Yeah, so you take a heat every time you fire now. 2 left. The Marauder's going to shoot you as well. On 10s, he'll heat up to get an extra die and go to 4 because he's 3 at long range. I'm on 10s. I need 2 of these. Nothing. I could long bomb from him. On 10, I gotta kill this guy. He's too dangerous. From the Valkyrie, 10. Nope. Stinger, he's got jacked up eyeballs. So he'll do his 1 shot, I guess, into the Nova. Sorry. He's +2 TN, so he's TN 6, but you're in the open for him, I think. So it's going to be
movement of +2.
And range for +2, so +4, so 10s. Got you with that one. And then this little guy's got no line of fire. That's it. The Timberwolf lives. Got nothing else to do, so he's going to shoot me in the back. Yep, and the Stinger just needs 1 point of damage.
You did move.
I'm TMM 2.
So I need 4.
I'm dead.
I did it. Boxcar.
He is deleted. I'll roll.
We'll do this guy, the Puma, next.
Sure.
He's going to take shots at him.
To the Valkyrie. Cool.
I think I'm outside of 24.
I didn't move, so I'm 0.
But I'm outside of good range.
So +4, and I'm obscured for +5.
I'll just 3 dice it. 3?
Sure, why not? 1, 2, 3. Now I got 1 left, but it's 2 special injuries.
Oh, that's right. He has
1,
more health.
2, 3.
And 2 crits.
And you box card me for the crit that he has. Dead. Box card is dead. Blam! Means I am exploded. You killed it. It goes through and kills the guy in the cockpit.
Those little dorks.
No! Don't you dare. 3 shots.
4s goes to 5s because you moved.
Yes, you got it. 1.
1.
But it's a crit. Just box cards and kill me.
Kill him again. No. 5.
No critical hit. He's good. Timberwolf! Do it! I did it all for you! You're gonna hit the Rifleman instead? The Rifleman's shutting down this turn. Like, he overheated into oblivion. First, see if he kills him.
Goes.
Okay.
4, we're going to heat up to have 1 point of heat left.
Okay.
Get that 5th dice. And then he is +1, 2, because you moved and covered.
Move, cover, hold down.
3.
+3.
So he is on a 7.
Nothing,
1.
nothing. 1.
And then 1 more shot. 2.
So 1 critical hit.
Critical effect is a 9.
Which was
nothing.
Which is nothing. That's right. 9 is nothing. 9 and 4. 9 and 5.
9 and 5.
We're both super frustrated.
Kill that guy then. 7 shots, point blank.
He didn't have any crits from last turn? No, I finished his armor off this turn. No, he did. He had something wrong with him from last turn, didn't he?
This turn. This is the first
turn.
Okay,
that's right. Okay.
So 7 shots hitting on 5s. You're dead. That one killed you. Also this one. And that one too.
Okay. What's gone wrong? All right, well, he's gone. End phase. He shuts down, so I'm going to put a little red blop on him so he can't do anything, and then so those guys too. Oh, it's a bad turn. I've only got 3 mechs left. But you got guys that are barely hanging on. The Mongrel's probably going to kill my Rifleman this turn, but he'll come back with no heat on him at least. So he shuts down, which means he's shut down for the turn, but he'll bleed off all his heat during the next end phase. And I've got 3 mechs to the table. To your 5, so not quite where we want to be for sure. Good, then things stopped looking good. 6, 11, but you have to move first.
Alright.
You guys have, yeah, your car has left you, unfortunately.
They're gonna sprint and go 9.
Yeah, they can't attack this turn though.
It's gonna go 5, and then 4 more and just hang out behind this building.
Towards this shutdown rifleman.
Wow, he'll probably be dead. They mostly want to catch up to the mongrel.
That's fair. Technically, I think he still just does nothing in the movement phase because he's shut down. So he counts as an activation because otherwise you've got double me. So he just does nothing now.
Rates heat every time he shoots.
Yep.
And
he would have already. That's right. He does now. That's
that
right.
was that turn. Yeah.
That's right. Because he's at 3 right now, isn't he?
He's at 2.
2.
No,
right.
that guy's at 3.
He's got one more turn. That's right. He'll shut down if he overheats.
This is the death turn. Then go out shooting.
Oh, hang on. Oh no, he did move this turn. That's right. Anybody who didn't move would have lost a heat.
Yeah. He moved back and took.
What I should have honestly done with him was just sat still last turn. It would have made me easier to hit, but I would have lost. I would have not shut down this turn from the heat.
So he does.
Okay.
He walks around.
Love killing. Well. Ugh. You, I think, just move and go hull down. Move 4. And squat behind the bushes. And stay, hopefully, where 14 is still your front arc. Flank the Marauder.
Just going to move 8. And then 2 more coming from behind.
And then it's just him. He'll just run his 12, I guess. 8. And then 4 more will be behind you, yeah. Here he comes.
Stomping 12 around here. And get himself into the game.
That's right. He's played the patient hunter long enough. The mongrel, yep.
You're on that hill, so you can still see me. I'd like to stand still to reduce my heat, but that's not in the cards.
You also should not fire your guns this turn.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen yet.
He'll go here. Stay within that 6.
All right. Well, it is now the shooting phase, and you're going first because I won the initiative roll.
Yep.
So how bad is it gonna be?
Hopefully really bad. Hopefully just killing. This guy's basically unhurt though, isn't he?
Yeah, the Maraud's only taking like 1 damage. 0 damage actually. He's just got 1 heat on him right now because he shut down or didn't shoot for a turn.
Snipers. Let's overheat it up. Go to heat 3. The Blackhawk is going to take some shots. 4 of them. You moved your 1 base.
I moved my base plus I went hull down from
5.
the bushes.
So
but I think
on 7s.
And on 7s. Okay.
Ratatata. 1 hit.
Okay. Take a damage. Hull comes off.
It's gonna take shots at that guy.
Oof. Okay.
He's 2.
He's 2 base, and then long range for 4.
Yep. So 6s. 1, 2, 3.
Not good for Mr. Wasp. That kills him.
All right. So he'll be done after that.
He'll be dead at the end of this, but hopefully he kills the Mad Cat.
Shoot this inert guy.
Yep.
Now you're a -4 because you're.
I'm -4 TN, but +1 because I'm obscured, and that's it.
Yeah. So I'm 1s.
Yeah. Snakes miss.
Yeah. Crit.
Okay.
and then 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
So
I'm just dead. I have 2 points. So he'll be dead at the end of this.
And the Timberwolf spends his final heat. He'll shut down after this as well.
Right.
And then he's going to shoot.
That's right.
And he's going all 8 into this guy.
And the Marauder. Okay.
Yeah. Are you within 24 or am I like hard dicing this?
I think it's hard dicing.
24. No.
You got it. Okay.
All right. So he is
+3 for my TMM and cover or partial cover and hold down.
So 9s. 8 dice.
Crit.
Soup crit. And then all this again. That's it. Just the 1 crit.
Okay. What does it do?
Make it a good one.
Make it the
Target
sensors.
Number. 8 guns.
Just guns. Yeah, -1 damage. Terrible. I've got 1 mech left when this is all said and done. So I think this is probably going to be the game. But we'll try and finish you off. 2 shots from the Wasp. He was on TN4. That's it. Just because you're standing there.
Because I moved.
5, 6 because he moved. Yeah.
1. Still alive.
But it's a crit. 9? Nothing.
Nothing.
Otter has to do it. All in, yeah. He'll heat up.
So you're +3 overall.
+3 overall, yeah. So 2+ goes to 5+. And he's got 4 shots.
Sorry, +5, because it's long or medium range.
Okay. So +5 means I got 1, 2.
2? That still
kills you. Turn. We're taking off, and it's going to be the unfortunate demise, I think, of the Marauder this coming turn, but we'll see. All right, initiative. Let's see who's going first.
I quadruple you. I believe I move 4 to 1 now.
Yeah, you move everybody. Snake eyes.
So you can move, and then we spring our trap.
That's right. Sweet. Not excited about being here at all. So he's going to go over here and go haul down, I guess. Bushes, save me!
Go Black Hats. He'll go 8 and 2 more.
Yep.
He'll go 12.
The poor Marauder, look at him.
8 and 4 more.
These guys going to mount up?
Oh, yeah. And then he's
mount up, boys. We're within 4.
Then they'll jump 14. So
8.
8 and then 6 more. And then he'll throw these guys out.
I shoot first. Who's the closest to being dead? Let me feel good about this, maybe.
Arguably, it's tied. Both of them have 5 health left.
Okay.
No, he has 6 left.
Okay, so that's 5. Him. All right, so we'll shoot the Puma in medium. So that's going to be, we'll heat up to 3. We're -1. That's just offsetting our weapons destroy because we got some smoking weapons right now. That's going to take us to 3 attacks. We're 2+, goes to 4+, goes to 5+ because you're obscured.
And then 2 for me moving.
And 2 for you moving. So 7s. Nothing. 3 6s. Oh, what a kick in the teeth. I guess you shoot back. Yeah.
Blackhawk on.
Can you overheat 4? Can you do some insane overheat? Oh, but he doesn't have the heat left.
No, all these guys are 1.
Oh, they're all 1. That's right.
That's
right. Okay.
All of them are at 3.
They're all just gonna shut off after do it. Just shut down.
All right, we'll do it. We'll all in.
Because then, if I don't die, I can run away.
Yeah.
And go warn House Steiner.
Blackhawk going in with 2s goes to 4.
Okay.
Goes to 7.
Sweet.
Because you're. Oh no, you're only moved. Yeah, it's still 7 though. Because cover and health. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect dice. Perfect. Okay, so I've got no hull left or armor left.
Cool.
My armor's 100% blown off. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Puma does the exact same thing.
Yep. Oh my god. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I got two structure boxes left.
This many crits. Dead.
Just no matter what. And that's it. House Steiner wiped out. I mean, there's a significant amount of damage on most of these models. It's not like, I think the only unscathed thing is him. Everybody else is taking something.
He's fine too.
Is he totally fine? I thought I shot him at least once.
He took 1, and then he took 2.
Sweet. All right, well.
You murdered the hell out of these two.
I did murder that. Well, I had to kill the Executioner. I think it was the Timberwolf not dying last round.
Yeah.
And then me making the decision to move as opposed to like letting him shut down. Because if he was active last turn, I might have been able to take somebody else with me too, like the Mongrel. So that would have been a big deal. But yeah, there we go. Look at Battletech Alpha Strike. So there you go, first look at Battletech Alpha Strike. I mean, not really a first look. I'm sure there's tons of people playing it, but first look here on GMG for you checking it out. We'll probably play a lot more of this. Owen and I love robot games, and we love the tactical scale games like 6mm games, and this was a lot of fun. I have both decks of the Succession Wars and Clan Invasion, additional mechs and stuff like that, and of course there's a vast catalog of older miniatures you can pour through as well for things like the aerospace stuff and infantry, with lots more coming from Catalyst. So stay tuned for more of this in the future. Now we will show off I don't want to call it classic Battletech because there was a game called that to differentiate it from Mechwarrior Dark Age. There is the Game of Armored Combat Battletech as well. It's almost an RPG. You use very few miniatures. You typically play on a hex mat, and there's a lot of data tracking and stuff like that. And we will give it a try on a Throwback Thursday as a separate Let's Play. So for those that want to see some I don't want to call it classic Battletech, but Battletech not Alpha Strike, Battletech a Game of Armored Combat, you'll be able to check that out too and dare to compare what you think the differences are and what's more for you. Because there is definitely an audience for crunchy mech games and definitely an audience for a fast play mech game like this. I'm more the audience for the fast play one, I think, than for the crunchy one, but we want to give both a go so you guys can see it. So we'll see you for that in the future. Till then, I'm Ash. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.